Hello there, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining in today. And as always, we're looking at the top posts for the previous week on the subreddit, sorted by top. And usually first page and a little bit of the second one. Let's just hop right into it here. I see quite a few fan creations, which I'm very excited about. Somebody asked me how I'm still not bored of this weird game after thousands of hours. Enable sound. So I'm a little nervous to enable sound because if there's music, it's a problem. Pretty sure there's going to be music. Okay. I don't think it's an actual song, but who knows what the automated YouTube thing is going to catch, so I apologize, I have to turn it off. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. Just another show of like some of the hilarious stuff you can do in the game. If you don't want to build a factory, you can just do this. It's pretty awesome. There's a blueprint of it, or multiple blueprints even, if you want that. Forbidden automation. Taping the mouse down. I gotta give them props for this, honestly. I gotta give them props for this. Sometimes, you gotta do what you gotta do. When you gotta hand mine stuff, sometimes you just... I would honestly say that's, like, top tier automation. You're automating the automating. Criminal scum. You'll never catch me alive. Throws grenade at himself. Or in my case, walks in front of train. Put 4 burners in a circle, cheap and fast way to get coal. Pollution, though. I mean, I don't see the problem there. Sort of pollution. Yes, pollution. The factory must grow. Movie theater edition. Oh my god, for real. This is great. I don't know. Playing this for a long time, I just... Like, it's already kind of disorienting for me. But overall, that's pretty awesome. I didn't know that I was dissatisfied with my Factorio station until I saw this. I'd like to hear artillery firing in a movie theater. Yes, wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, man. That would be, that would be pretty awesome. Factorio in Lego. Oh, man, don't get me started on this, guys. Dude, this is freaking awesome. Oh, my god. Is this even a Lego piece? Okay, I think it looked like, shoot, I just had it in my head. What's it called? Like the hair bungee? No, it's not a bungee. Scrunchie? Or, the little, or the, like, like the little, kind of rubber things, that are used in hair, or like you just put on your wrist or whatever. So that looks like, but I think it's actually a Lego piece. Okay, this is awesome. I've built some Lego stuff. I actually have kind of a whole Factorio Lego scape I built that I was going to show off, but compared to this, it's kind of meh. I don't know, I may still have to show it off. Spent quite a while building it, but this is awesome. Really, really love this. I like how they use the cheese wedge pieces for some of the ore. It definitely it actually works really well for kind of matching the texture and stuff in game. Really like the power poles as well. Well done there. Giving me some ideas myself. Miners, some belt gunter, some electric poles, even a stone wall. I love it. Oh yeah, they did a really good job with the stone wall. So it looks like they have some tiles on the top. A lot of tiles. These are, can't quite tell. It's like 2x2 bricks or something. It's really well done. Really, really well done. Legorio, Lego Factorio. There is a subreddit for that. Yes. You know how much I would... You know what? You know what I would pay for Lego Factorio... Or, yeah, like Lego Factorio sets? Oh, man. DJ S in the Synth the Spiders mini tape deck. I think this is what they showed before. Or is this a different... Yeah, same thing. Again, unfortunately, I have to keep it muted for copyright reasons. So this is pretty awesome, though. Definitely worth going and listening to this yourself. But we can see here, so there's like master, visual, piano, kick, snare, hi-hat. This is so cool. Oh, man. Very, very cool. This is definitely beyond my ability. Absolute shelling those poor hives. Let's check this out. Dude, that artillery shooting speed is insane. This is just one turret. What? Oh, I want to know what artillery shooting speed this person has, because I mean, they're obviously playing modded because of this, but holy moly. This reminds me of like World of Warships. How much science pack did you spend? Yes, it costs 730k each for the next level. It costs 5,110,000 science to fire this weapon twice per second. Yes. That's so satisfying, though. It looks like they deserved it. Yes. So many dead aliens. This is another post. Oh, dear. That's a lot of aliens. Let's see the in-game statistics in that one. The developers took the rocket launch counter from us, so I made my own. I feel like I honestly... Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but part of me wants to just make a whole video that is basically just a rant on this. That I really don't want to be that person. I probably won't do it. I don't understand why they took this away. I truly don't. Unless there was some... Unless it's like, it's a pain maybe that they had to like keep making code updates to keep it relevant with the game. I can't imagine it was that difficult. I just don't understand. Like, maybe they did it. Maybe I'm trying to remember if they explained. I don't recall them explaining exactly why they did it, aside from maybe that it was, this is just off the top of my head, that it's like part of polish and they just didn't consider it needed. But that's like, in my opinion, that's like a really important part of the game. You know, like so many people in the community like to see how many rockets they launch, especially if you're building a megabase. And I mean, let's be honest, megabasers are a decent part of the community. Certainly it's a minority, but like the rocket count is really important. I truly don't understand why they got rid of it. Like, I don't see that it was hurting anything. You know, you could close it, so it's not like it took up a huge section of the screen. I can't imagine that it was taking much performance. I just really don't see any real good reason why they took this away. You wouldn't drop the blueprint string. I'm hoping someone mods it back in, if it even can be modded in. Yeah, I mean, you can do it this way. You can look in the production statistics, see how many satellites you've launched, but like, it's kind of a pain. I don't really understand why they would get rid of it. But there are mods. I may just spotlight one of these mods, actually. Maybe that's a good one to spotlight this week. That'd actually be great. So yeah, there we go. My modular nuclear power plant design. Okay, I was not expecting steam engines, but it is technically nuclear fuel powered, I suppose. It is super efficient, I imagine. Definitely, I mean, nuclear fuel in these boilers will last a really long time. This was basically my exact thought. It's not wrong, but help my newbie friend broke his tutorial. Uh-oh. What did they do? What is this saying? Cannot connect systems with different fluids. Okay. I mean, yes. Oh, but then... Oh, okay, but then they're trying to do this, and... Okay. You need to flush the pipe. Use the pipe flushing function. Bring the tutorial has to be an achievement. I did it pretty close after it came out, back when Completron was still a thing. Basically, you just mine all the trees, put them in a chest, and destroy it. Once you get to the start where you were supposed to make power poles, ta-da, you're soft locked. That's really funny. Factorion's poster. Ooh, I like this. Nice. Engineers' bizarre inventions. Chad Factorians, yes. A lot of fan art this week. 450 hours in, and I'm addicted. Oh, you're just now realizing you're addicted? Definitely playing modded. I think, of some sort. Yeah, it looks like maybe just like Factorio Extended or something. I'm not sure if it's quite like Bob's. It just looks like higher tier stuff. Nanobots. Really nice stuff. I like the circuit build. I've built a circuit build very much like this before. Big fan of that. I usually just forget to build it like that. Interesting smelting design for steel. So they're taking the plate and then belting it kind of just directly into steel here. Pretty interesting design, but certainly works. Overall, I'd say good base for sure. Let's see here. One tip that someone gave me in the subreddit that worked for me is to watch speedrunners. That is a very good point. You can learn a lot from speedrunners. The early game pre-bots is a real dragging man, in my opinion, and getting to the good stuff in the game always seemed like a daunting task, which demotivated me. Watching speedrunners breeze through early game in minutes changed my whole outlook and playstyle, and it seems like much less of a chore now. Yeah, you can learn so much from speedrunners. Like, holy moly. They have some techniques that you would never really think of just by chance. Old habits die hard. I mean, this looks pretty good. Every time I'm like, it's okay, I can bend the bus, and every time this happens. I mean, yes, there's a bit of messiness here when you bend the bus, but I've done it before. It sometimes is necessary. But I'd say they did a decent job. Imagine wasting resources on artillery shells to make a smiley face. I don't think it's a waste, then. Not to boast, but I have over 500,000 in storage, and when I get bored, I draw... Okay. Find waste sends a very clear message to any would-be intruders to your factory that if they attempt to mess with your logistics masterpiece, expect to be met with nuclear force of 1,000 suns. Actually, it says hi. It also says hi. I love this conversation. Oh my god. Yes. Very daunting. May not be so effective train station, but man, I love it. Them Roboports, though. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a bit unique. So the trains come in here, go through the stacker, pull in here, and then pull through this way, both ways, and then leave just one direction here? Interesting. I mean, I don't think it doesn't work. The itchy guide to keeping training simple with train station limits for absolute beginners and what good they actually do over not using them. So I actually have this open in another window. I plan to read through it. I'm not going to read through it here because it's very, very long. But I do want to read through it personally because I'd like to make a tutorial on train stop limits. And I'm starting to use them myself. I mean, they're not overly complicated, but I'd like to just get some other insight into them as well. So definitely worth a read, guys, on this. Obviously, way too long to read through here. But train stop limits are awesome. The new feature where you can do limit the trains to a station. It's like a vanilla train supply manager, except 100 times simpler. Obviously not quite all the features the mod would have, but still very, very nice. Pinode and alien life at 776 hours. Oh my god. Why would you do this? I don't know how. I mean, props to this person for not already being committed to an asylum. Like, I don't... Props to this person for having the dedication and drive to do this. And mental capacity. Like, this is... What is... I would love to see the actual factory view of this. Like, this looks like a horrible mess. Just ridiculousness. I would love to see the actual view of that. So this is about 70% complete, guys. This is Pianodens. Did I say Pianodens before? I know it's Pianodens. Still slipping in the old way of saying it there that I used to. Yeah, Pianodens. This is ridiculous. So you've got green science automated then. You've got production science nearing utility science. Oh my god. I really want to see. I'm looking for a post. There was an attempt to start a bus, and then you realize bus needs to be about 100 tiles wide. I don't... I really would love to see... Do they have, Oh, wait. Is this? No, that's not it. Okay. I really just wanted to see a factory view of this. I don't know. Is this a... Is there like a... Is this a slideshow thing? No. Okay. I would love to see, yeah, how this actually looks in, like, normal play, non-map mode. I bet it's insane. Circuits, remote control in vanilla. Very blurry. Toggle switch. I mean, this is the highest quality I get, so. Oh, okay. So when you toggle it manual and automatic, it's changing. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm first come up with this design. It is not blueprint friendly, but it's fast and all switches can be named by reading station. Nice. It's pretty neat. Hey guys, I decided to take a short break from the game. What's this virus everyone is talking about? I wonder how many vaccines minutes we're making. Oh my god. New DNA printer and we're all novice now. Oh dear. It's called Dyson's favorite 99% recovery and are able to resume construction on their Megabase factory must grow. Yes. And then Valheim was released and rest is history. Yeah. Factorio dude poster. This is the first version of the one we saw earlier. Face of a man who's stared 1,000 biters in the eye, wheeled a pipeline full of petroleum gas, and driven trains loaded with explosives. Inevitable, unstoppable, creative. Growing the factory takes all the rubits. Holy moly. All 78,000 of them, although there is over 110,000 logistic robots, so there's that. The fact that this is all one network is extremely concerning to me. You guys know I'm not a fan of that. Yeah. Oh, dear Lord. I don't know what UPS are getting. Probably in the single digits. What's the lesson here? Is it buffer chest, trains with expansion materials? Is this a landfill thing? The lesson is do not make a whole map-wide robo network. That's the lesson I take from this. People seem to love belt spaghetti here, but I see little love for messy pipes, so I will share some of mine. Hopefully it sparks joy or dread. I feel like messy pipes are inevitable. Like, this isn't even a thing that is, like, unique to see, in my opinion. Like, I'm not criticizing this, but I don't know how you can make clean pipe work. I mean, this is actually fairly clean-ish. I mean, there's parts of it that are really messed up, but pipes are just, I mean, pipes are just a mess. Like, that's just, in my opinion, that's just what they are. So, the real horror story is the rails. You have the rails. This is like loops inside of loops. How does this even work? Or does it? Rails are fine, work flawlessly most of the time. Yeah, most of the time. Say part of the time. Couldn't resist mining this Uranium Archipelago. That's pretty neat, actually. Fan of that. Finish the model in the centrifuge? What a crime! Yeah, common wisdom is you put prod mods in it, but I think they were partly joking as well. Nothing special, just some tracks I thought looked nice in my base. This is like frog. Holy God! What in the hell? Oh, this is the same guy. Okay, of course it is. Of course it's the same. Of course it has craft. This is what we just looked at. This base. This is like. This is giving Vaclav's Spaghetti Megabase a run for its money, I'd say. This is ridiculous. Look how just compact and tight this base is. Like, the only open space I see is right here. And here. And that's it. This is ridiculous. Yes. That minimap. I'm trying to figure out how trains work. The screenshot scares me. I know how trains work. The screenshot scares me. Yeah. Send them shells. We send in a shell delivery package to the biders, I assume. Ooh, very nice. Oh dear. Thank God for flamers. I don't think they would survive without the flamers, because these biders are getting, I mean, they're getting up there and shooting. So they're almost killing the laser turrets. I would definitely like make a solid row of laser turrets. You got the power for that. Solid columns of biders terrifying. My current run would be decimated. Arm the artillery, expand the factory. Are the biders about to get Starlink rule internet? No. No, they aren't. No, they aren't. This is a really cool... What is this is like, is this a command? It's revealing it like this? Or space exploration, maybe? Something a part of that, plus crash failure 2. Oh, size limited round world. Oh, so the whole thing's just... Okay. So that's why. It's size limited, almost like a ribbon world, but it's round. That's actually really neat. That's really cool, actually. I think I would prefer that than a ribbon world myself. Dear Ruby, on the expansion pack announcement. Just wanted to say that I'm very excited about the expansion pack coming at some future date. Also, I wanted you to know that, much like RimWorld, putting out a big new expansion every so often is as good as printing money in my circle. We will 100% buy it at any price you sell it for. Personally, at 920 hours played, I am really starting to feel a bit bad for how little I paid for it so many years ago. Yeah. Thank you for all the work you put into the game so far. You created something truly special and wonderful. One of your greatest fans, Pond Squared. More variety, enemy types, please. This game is truly God game for people like myself with autism, ADHD. Yeah, I mean, it kind of just feels like, you know, the amount of hours that a lot of us have put in stuff, it almost feels like we're stealing the game. Like, you know, when I bought it, the normal version was $20. I think I paid $35 or $30 for the like one tier above that, because that's back when you could get it like it was only on the site and they had like the different supporting tiers. I mean, even if I paid $100 for this game, it would still feel like stealing because of the sheer amount of time I put into it. And in my particular case, I've actually made a lot of money from it. You know, I mean, not like not like rich, but like I've actually made money from the game, which is so I mean, it's, yeah. I mean, we all know Factorio's great. I can't wait for the expansion. I'll say basically what they said. I'll pay whatever. If they charge $50 for it, they won't. I don't think, because the devs just aren't that way. If they charge $50, I'd pay it without hesitation. Like, I just can't wait for the expansion. 27K drones in flight on the largest map we've played. This is the thing from before, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Sprint Commander at 2 FPS, yeah. on that big maps, yes. Yeah, definitely. Please, big separate bot networks. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it, guys. Some really good stuff this week. I lost my words for a minute. Really good stuff this week. Ooh, Victoria guy, hold on. Oh, that's really cool. I am glad I looked at this. This is super neat. This reminds me of some of like Warhammer figures and stuff you can get, or like D&D setups. This is super cool. Oh my god. Is this? I wonder if this is on Thingiverse. I don't know why this is not more highly upvoted. Thingiverse. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm having my dad print this. he does a ton of 3D printing. I am absolutely having him print this. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like helps a lot. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications. Keep up with all the new content. Love to hear your thoughts below, as always, with these videos. And keep an eye out for Mod Spotlight tomorrow, Wednesday. And I have a pretty big announcement for stuff happening on the channel. Hopefully, I'd like to get out this week, the announcement. Keep an eye out for that. And I believe that'll do it. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.